When the Star of Bethlehem appeared in the east, there were many men who saw it, but only a few who knew its true meaning. The 3 wise men, the Magi, had studied the prophets and studied the sciences, and they had prayed and were longing to see this star. And they had studied the books of Daniel. Daniel said, "A star shall arise from the east." They talked about it when it arrived, and they were so excited. And they longed to see it, and it was finally here. Prayer and meditation and study had made them ready for God. We're so prone to waver under pressure of emotional stress. Could you imagine the wise men when they were preparing for their journey? Their friends talking to them as if they were fools? Why were they heading out on this journey that it was just a star? But they knew the true meaning of that star. They had the courage to follow that star and follow their ideals because they knew that star meant something very real. They took great preparation in their journey. They had to get supplies, they had to get trusted soldiers, they had to get guides, they had to find gifts for the king. They had to find suitable wardrobe in order to present themselves to this king. When they arrived in Jerusalem, they gathered crowds. They had a large caravan. So they asked the crowds, "Where is the newborn King of the Jews?" And the crowds were terrified at their words because King Herod surely would be very angry to hear what they were asking. The Magi were very disappointed. Even the star had disappeared. They were pretty let down. Sometimes for us, our stars go out and we're pretty disappointed, and we feel sometimes that things get pretty hopeless. But it's at those times that we need to trust God even more. It's at those times that we need to pray and bring God into our hearts and know that He will never ever leave us, that He's always by our side. The Magi finally arrived where Jesus was. They were enthralled by Mary's beauty, and they were enthralled by how welcoming she was to let them into their home. They offered their gifts, gold, frankincense, and myrrh, and then falling down to their knees, they adored. Through all that they had endured, it was their faith that kept them going. Faith is our light. With it, we can see into the darkness. Let us all see the love of God in the sacrament of the Eucharist. Let us all see and praise God in the beauties of nature and in the people that we see every day. Let us all see and love God in the sorrows and the joys that come our way.